If you're a bit of a mountain goat like me, life in London can seem pretty flat, but just a short train journey away you can find steep climbs, towering cliffs and spectacular views on one of England's very best coastal walks, and it's even good if the weather is a bit grey.
An 11.5-mile walk links the seaside towns of Seaford and Eastbourne, taking in famous sights like the Seven Sisters Chalk Cliffs and Beachy Head. I put on my walking boots and headed there in December to take a look.
The walk starts back in Seaford by those colourful beach huts, but it really gets going here at Seaford Head. A lung-busting ascent follows a path up to the top of the cliffs, and I'm going to head there now and see what the view's like. Well, that is a tough old walk, and after the amount of rain we've had lately, really slippery as well. But it's worth every step for this view. The Seven Sisters, one of the finest chalk ranges in southern England. The sun's starting to come out now, and as I continue my walk it'll be beating down on me as I make my way to Cuckmere Haven.
The shingle beach of Cuckmere Haven offers a closer look at the Seven Sisters Cliffs and an opportunity to understand the effects of coastal erosion.
So I'm getting closer to Cuckmere Haven now. The Seven Sisters are looming larger behind me. It is an incredibly windy day. Thankfully the wind is blowing inland. Even so, I can't get too close to the cliff edge here. Cliff falls are a common hazard here. The coast is incredibly crumbly, and as we get towards the famous Coast Guard cottages at Cuckmere Haven, we'll see a bit of the effect that coastal erosion is having on this environment. Well, this has to be one of the most iconic coastal views in England. The Coast Guard cottages here at Cuckmere Haven have appeared in TV and Hollywood films throughout the years, including the Oscar-winning war film Atonement. But in 2009, the Environment Agency stopped maintaining flood defences here. Now, volunteers are working hard to keep these cottages safe, but say they're worried that they're at risk. The Environment Agency says it doesn't think the risk is that great, and it had to stop the work on cost-benefit grounds.
I set off for my walk at high tide, and at Cuckmere Haven found that this presents walkers with a particular challenge.
Well, I made it all the way to Cuckmere Haven, and unfortunately I've had to track 3 kilometres back inland and out again following the Cuckmere River. The tide is in, and at Cuckmere Haven that means that there is no way to cross the beach, so I've had to make this ridiculous dogleg just to continue the route out to Eastbourne, and I'm going to get on with that right now.
Beyond Cuckmere Haven, the walk took me up to the Seven Sisters Chalk Cliffs and land managed by the National Trust. But as night started to draw in and the weather turned, I realised I might not make it to Eastbourne after all.
Well, unfortunately, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, the light is against me and a stinker of a storm has started to blow in. I feel gutted I've not managed to walk the full trail today, but you can be sure I'll be back to complete it soon, and I very much hope you'll join me then.